Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed my two previous tutorials, how I made this handbag and matching flower brooch. On today's tutorial, I'll show you how to attach these plastic poppers on this handbag. First, I'll show you how to attach these plastic poppers on a sample fabric, which look like that. I'll be using these plastic Prym snap poppers, and they are 12.4 millimeters in size. These are names for each popper. To create one set of poppers, you'll need 4 poppers, 2 cup poppers with spikes in the middle there, as you can see, 2 of these poppers, 1 stud popper, which is called male popper, and 1 socket popper, which is called female popper. One side for the popper is this cup popper, and this stud male popper goes on top of that spike, like that. And other side of the popper is cup popper and socket popper, female popper, which looks like that. And it goes on top of that spike there. Now I'll show you how I attach these poppers on this sample fabric. I'll be using these Prym Pliers, which look like that. And these Prym Pliers have 2 setting nozzles. First setting nozzle for this cup is same size tray, so this cup popper fits that tray perfectly and it doesn't wiggle or move inside, so it's perfect size, so that's very important. And I'm entering this tray on my Prym Plier there. And second nozzle is this setting tool for this spike on a cup popper, which flattens that spike, and I'm entering this nozzle on other side, like that. These Prym Pliers are prepared now to attach poppers on a sample fabric. I'll be using this little sample fabric to attach the poppers. I'm taking a cup popper, poking that cup popper through this fabric so the spiky side is there, facing up, and I'm placing this popper flat side on a tray there, so the spiky side is facing up there. Next, I'm taking stud male popper, which looks like that, placing that male popper on top of this spike, and I'm squeezing both poppers together very strongly so they are attached properly, and my first popper is attached. Next, I will attach second popper, same level as the first one, so I'm attaching this cup popper on the other side there, same way. And on this cup popper, I'll be placing socket popper, which is called female popper. I'm placing this female popper on top of this spike, placing cup flat side on a tray there, and I'm squeezing both poppers together very, very strongly so they are attached properly. And my second popper is finished, and it looks like that. As you can see, those spikes have been flattened, so it holds both poppers together, and it looks like that. So this sample piece is finished and it looks like that. Next, I will show you how I attach these poppers on a handbag. I'll be using same Prym poppers and Prym Pliers and pins on my handbag. I'll be attaching 1 popper set in the middle there and 1 on each side there. First, I will attach pins on each side where I want my poppers to go. I'm folding these 2 edges together so the handles are on the side there. So as you can see, it's folded in half. I'm taking a pin and I'm pinning through those 2 layers like that. And then I'm attaching individual pin on both sides where that 1 pin is, like that. So that's where the 2 poppers will go, and I'm repeating the same on the other side. I'm putting both handles together, creating a box pleat in the middle there, and I'm poking that pin through those 2 layers. Next, I'm adding individual pin on each layer, like that, removing that first pin. Next, I'm placing both sides together, making sure all pins are in the same place on both sides, like that. Next, I'll attach these poppers on my handbag. I'm taking this cup popper and I'll poke this cup popper through those layers where the pin is. So I'm poking that cut popper through. As you can see, spike is there. Next, I am taking this stud male popper, placing that on top, and taking my Prym Pliers, placing the cut popper in a tray, and I'm squeezing both poppers together. And my first popper is attached, and it looks like that. On the other side, I will place socket popper, female popper. I'm taking another cup popper, placing that cup popper where the pin is. I'm poking that cup popper through the layers like that, so it's poked through, and the spike is on top, placing that cup popper on a tray there. Then I'm taking socket popper, which looks like that, and I'm putting that on top of the spike, and I'm squeezing both poppers together, and my second popper is finished. It looks like that. I'll repeat same process on other side. I'm poking through this cut popper where the pin is, removing that pin, poking through that spike through those layers. I'm taking same poppers on this side, a female socket popper, placing that on top of the cut popper, and I'm squeezing both poppers together. So this is the third popper finished. Next, I'm taking another cup popper, poking that popper through those layers there where the pin is. And on this side, I'm taking stud male popper, as it is on the other side there. I'm placing stud male popper on top of the spike, and I'm squeezing both poppers together. And my fourth popper is finished. Next, I'm folding both side seams in half like that. And I'm placing a pin in top center. I'm poking this pin through both layers, as you can see here. And next I will take a cut popper. I'm placing this cut popper on the other side here, where that pin is, poking that cut popper through. Next I'm taking this socket female popper, and I'm squeezing both poppers together like that. So this is the middle first popper finished. Next I will take another cut popper. I'm poking through this cut popper where that pin is, poking that cut popper through all of the layers, as you can see. Next I'm taking stud male popper, placing that on top, and I'm squeezing both poppers together. And my second middle popper is finished. And that's how I attach poppers on a handbag. If you have any questions how I attached poppers on this handbag, please comment down below in a comment box. I will add all materials which I use on today's tutorial in the description box. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope it was useful. I'll see you next time. Love, Anita.